Hey everyone and welcome back. So today we have something a little bit different. We have a art set that we're going to try out. I seen this and I thought I'd pick it up just to see what it was actually like. So you can see that it is a unicorn set. It comes with what looks like 3 pictures included. It's for ages 6+. You can see it only cost me £1.80 from the store that I did buy it from, and it is a foil art set. Now it looks super colourful, super fun, and what really caught my attention was that there is no glue needed in this set. So I wanted to kind of see how it was done and things like that with you together. So you can see on the back we get the 3 different unicorn pictures. It looks like we also get a few different sheets of foil, so up to 8 sheets of foil. And then it does have a few instructions on the back here, so we can peel off the stickers, place the foil, we have to rub the foil and then lift the foil away, and supposedly the foil will then stay on the picture itself. So it could be like a fun activity for just kind of like relaxing, for anyone who likes kind of like unicorns. It's like a little relaxing activity. So I wanted to just give it a little look and see if it does actually say what it says on the box. So we open it up. The first thing I can see is our 3 pictures. So we do have a little border around the edges. We've got like a sky, a few stars, some bushes, and some bushes in the foreground too. We do have our unicorn, but again with some stars on. They are kind of like a postcard. They're not super thick, so they are still a bit like bendy, but they're much thicker than standard paper. We do then have again another border, some maybe like apple trees in the background, a little unicorn with a little saddle on this time, some more bushes again in the foreground. So I'm interested to see if we do actually get enough green to kind of cover these bushes as well, or whether we're going to run out. Again, we've got another large sky section, some rainbows and another little unicorn there. So we could actually make these ones into like a cloud depending on what colours we get rather than bushes. So we will see. So they are the 3 pictures included. And then if you can see in the box, they are like little sheets of foil that really stuck in there. So we're just going to grab that out, and that is the box empty. So it does come in these little square sheets. They are in a little bag. Some of them are a little bit psychedelic and eye-catching, so hoping that didn't rip any of the foil, but the bag itself is stuck together with like this little sticky glue, and it did catch some of the foil on the way out, and it's hard to see, but there is a little mark there, so that's just something to be aware of. So let's have a look at the foil. The foil is very flimsy, so we do get a golden, super sparkly, like holographic sheet. We also get like this turquoisey blue kind of scattered glitter effect. We get another red glittery holographic one. We get another blue piece, which is more small glitter pieces. Another kind of like a goldish red this time. It looks a bit more gold on camera. In real life it's more of like an orangey colour. We do get like a plain blue. Doesn't really have much glitter effect on that one. We get this gorgeous red colour. That'll be perfect for like the apples on the apple tree. And then we do get this pink, which is a little bit of a mind game. As you can see, it looks like it's moving just from the reflections, which is really interesting kind of effect for a unicorn. A little bit eye-catching, a little bit psychedelic, as I say. It just looks different in the light, but very cool. So they are all the different foils that we get included. They are all slightly different. Besides this red and gold, they are very, very similar, just slightly different colours. So let's put all of our foil to one side, and then what we'll do is pick one of these. So let's go with the rainbow so we can see how it bleeds and things like that into other colours. So all it says on the back is that we need to remove the sticker. So it looks like it has started to peel the second sticker off, you can see there, so that could cause problems. We're just going to push that back down, peel the sticker off, and you can see now it is a different colour. It's got like a sticky background, so I'm not going to touch it because I want to use the foil on it. So what we're going to do is go with this glittery red, and I'm just going to place it on top. Now what's going to be difficult is getting the use out of all of the foil, because obviously this is going to take up the top half here, but it's still going to leave some gaps. And so as you can see, I've tried to get the top there right up close to the edge, but we've got all of these little areas as well that we might have to use on some of the smaller ones. So I've given that a little push down. You can see that it is indented. You can see there, it just follows it round. You can see the nice little shade. So what we're going to try and do now is peel it off, and theoretically it should just come off, which it doesn't look like it's doing too well. So we're just going to push it down a little bit harder. Maybe it just needs a little bit more force. And again, just double check the instructions. We've removed the sticker. We have placed the foil. Might have placed it on upside down, I'm not too sure. It looks like it is that way, but I assumed it would be the other way for it to actually remove the foil. But again, I'm not too sure. But it looks like that didn't work that way. So what we're going to do is just remove that and try again on the other side and see if we place it on with the silver side down, if that makes any difference. So I would have assumed that you needed the red side down for it to like stick to it rather than the silver side, but I could have been completely wrong. So we push that down again, and we have the little indentation there, you can see, and let's see if this time it worked much easier. So it is the silver side down that you need. I just thought it would have been the red side for it to have stuck, and you can see there we do have the nice little red. So what we're going to do is just now move on to the next one. I just want to see whether the colours bleed into one another, whether they're going to get stuck into one another or anything like that. And now we know how to use it. We can maybe use it a little bit more effectively. So we've got our positioning. We're going to place it down again. Rub all the way along to the edges. And then we can peel it off, and it comes off nice and easy. So it looks like we did miss a little section here in the centre, so I'm just going to see if I can place it back on and give it another little rub just to get a little bit more off there. And it looks like we can fill in those little gaps. So it's very easy to do. It doesn't take much force at all. You don't need to like push down too hard, or it's not like difficult to remove the foil or anything like that. So it would be good for like little hands, or anyone who has like difficulties with like hand motoring skills or anything like that. It's not hard work to push it down at all, and you can see just how easy, even if I take it from the corner, it does just peel off nice and easily, and you are left with this cool little design. So you can see some of the colours do bleed in when there is still sticky available on some of the other areas. So you can see the gold gone up here a little bit, but it kind of adds, I guess, to the charm of the picture, something different and unique. And just for this last one, we're gonna go something a little bit out there and maybe try some of this blue. And you can see, again, nice and easy. So it does work, it does come off. You don't need glue. It's not very messy as long as you don't put it on the wrong way like I did. That did leave me with some little red shards of glitter. You do put it the right side down. And yeah, it leaves you with this very cool effect. Now, my only problem or worry with this is areas like this where we remove the large stickers are very, very, very large chunks. We also didn't get a green for some of the grass areas like the trees or the bushes. We haven't got a green at all. So when we take off these large areas, it's going to take up a large amount of foil. So let's try and do this really, really big piece. We're going to smooth it down all the way along. Try and get all of the little nooks and crannies that we have all around the stars. Make sure they're indented in, and you can see the stars very, very shallow underneath there. You can see that they are there. And we're just going to remove some of the blue. And you can see it has filled in the area. So we do have that blueness there now. But you can see it has also took a lot of this blue sheet. Now, I'm not too sure if we're going to have quite enough to fill in all of the area. So for instance, it looks to me like this unicorn. Keep its legs there and its mane. So it looks to me like this unicorn is kind of like flying past the rainbow. So all the section underneath would also have to be this blue night sky. So we're going to do the bottom section and peel that away. And then you can see we do have some missing sections. So what I'm going to do is go in with our foil, just push down on the sections that we've missed and just kind of like peel those up. But that does mean that we're not going to have any of this left really for some of the other areas or some of the other pictures. So it looks like once you commit to a colour for the sky, that mostly that whole sheet is going to be needed for the picture. So you can't really use this blue on other ones. That is the only thing behind it, because you don't get any duplicate colours. So you do have a little bit of foil left for some smaller details, but most of it is gone. But it did allow us to create this lovely little night sky in the background, and you can see even all the glitter comes off. You can see just how shiny it is there. So it's very cool. So I think it is a fun little activity. It does say what it says on the box. There's no glue needed. It's fairly straightforward. It's fairly easy. You do get the 3 pictures included. Very fun and relaxing, just something to do on a bit of downtime. You do get a picture in the end. So very interesting for little ones, especially ones who like unicorns. And we do get our foil sheets that you can use. Again, very, very easy to use. Make sure you use the silver side down. That's how it actually works rather than the other way. But I'm glad we tested it both ways to see kind of what happened on each side. So that is everything included. So let me know in the comments below what you think. Do you think it's a good little activity? Is this something that you would take part in or something that you'd like? I'd love to know. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.